Okay. All right. Can you see my slide? You can see my slide. Put it in chat box. You can see my slide. All right. So our topic today is building resilience and winning mindset for high ticket sales success. Building resilience and winning mindset for high ticket sales success. All right. Hope you can hear me. All right. Let me see if I can spotlight myself so we can all see me. 1 minute. All right. All right. Good to have us this morning. I know we got a lot of value from Doctor's session, and today we'll be going further. And if you've been getting value to us far from this 21 days global sales challenge in selling high ticket products, put in chat box. I've been getting value. And I hope most of us have been sharing this on our different platforms, on our different Instagram, the different social media platform, to also tell us things we've gotten, and also to share this with others, and also to say a big thank you to Dr. Steven for this great opportunity we are enjoying. All right, I'm so excited here this morning, and quickly we're running through our slide and our session. I know you're going to get a lot of value and massive value today. All right, so let me move to my next slide. Building resilience is our topic, and a winning mindset for high ticket sales success. All right, now next, understanding the psychology of high ticket sales. Understanding the psychology of high ticket sales. First, value perception. Value perceptions. Now, see here from this triangular explanation, you can see it says value perception. It says clients buy outcomes, not products. Clients buy outcomes, not products. Now, let's take for instance, you are here on this training. Now, suppose you paid for this training for, like, let's say 10 million naira. And the outcome of what you will earn after all you will get from this training is 20 million, or let's say 50 million naira. Now, that is the outcome. Are you getting it? That is the outcome. So you have the end in mind of what you will get. So is the outcome, not the product. Is the outcome that you have in mind that you focus on. So value perception is very important. Now let's go to the next one. It says risk assessment. Risk assessment. Now, high prices trigger deeper scrutiny. Now, take for instance, you say to a client, this property is going for 50 million naira. You want to ask questions. Then what is your own response to all of this? When a client asks you a question because of a high price, what you need to do is to give them the value they will get. Now, you may need to give them a testimonial video. Tell them of someone who bought this property, and at this present point in time, this is the ROI. Are you getting it? This is the return on investment this person has been able to make from this same property or this same product you want to buy now. Are you with me? If you are here, just put it in the chat box. Let me know you are here. Put it in the chat box. I'm following you. I'm following you. I'm following you. All right. All right. So let's go. So you put into mindset that anytime you talk about high price, what the client will, it will trigger what? It will give her more questions. Now you need to give value to the clients. Explain to them what is in need for them, why they should drop so X amount of money. So X amount of money. The reason why you should drop is because of this value you will get, this return on investment you will get. All right, so let's go to the next one. Trust foundation. It is always a proven fact. It's a proven fact that everybody buys from who they trust, not from who can pitch or can talk or a talkative. Which means for people to buy from you, they must first trust you. And that is why it is the basis. Trust is very, very important. Trust. People buy from people they trust, not just from those who talk a lot. Put it in the chat box. People buy from who they trust and not from people who can talk. It is not about talk. Talk is cheap, but trust is the basis upon which people buy. So if people trust you and you give them value, no matter the objection they bring, they see the returns on investment they are going to earn from this property, they will definitely buy from you. And in that sense, they are now seeing the product. They are seeing the outcome, not what the product. You've practically explained to them what they intend to gain from it and what they will lose out if they don't invest now. So from trust, we go to what? Answering their questions and making them to see the outcome. All right, let's move to my next slide. Common mental barriers in high ticket sales. Common mental barriers in high ticket sales. The first one we see here is fear of big numbers. Fear of big numbers. Hesitation when discussing premium prices creates client doubt. Hesitation, it was when discussing premium prices creates client doubt. What? Sorry, can you hear me now? If you can hear me, put in the chat box, you can hear me. If you can hear me, put in the chat box, I can hear you. I'm having a little technique. Okay, thank you. So we are talking about fear of big numbers. Now, one thing you need to know is that when you talk about the price of a property, when the price of a property, okay, let me give an example. Say a client hesitates to pay 5 million for a property until you show them the past client success stories and ROI projection. So anytime you talk about increase in price, you need to tell them a matching returns that they will get from it. So there has to be what? A match. If you talk about a product selling for 50 million naira and they look at it, what is the need of what will I get from this? Because it's first thing they will hesitate to buy. But what they will get from it is what should match the price of what you're giving. That is, there should be an equilibrium between the price and the value they are getting. Are you with me? So when we talk about hesitation when discussing premium price, clients will always show doubt. They'll tell you, I can get the same thing for so X amount from another person. What you need to do at that time is to tell them an equivalent returns or a higher return of what they will get from paying this X amount. Now, let's go to the next one. Rejection sensitivity. Rejection sensitivity. I used to have some of my friends that maybe the first day of week, Monday, they make a call to a client and they get a no. You see the way to feel in the body system. You will like feel detached, like some of them are even close calling for that whole day. They will just close calling for that whole day because of what the kind of response they get. You know, anytime you get a no, from someone like like this is just not my time. No ruins your whole day. You know, you just stop following up. You even thought even that sometimes you just need to follow up, but because of that no you've gotten, you just have to you'll be depressed. No, no. Rejection sensitivity is not time to what? To give up. That's why we are teaching this topic today. Resilience. Resilience. Now, imposter syndrome. You should not be feeling like you are not supposed or you don't feel qualified to sell a product. No, no. Question your value leads to unconvincing presentation. If you don't trust what you sell, who will buy from you? If you don't believe it's worth it, neither will anyone believe it's worth it. Put it in the chat box. If you don't believe it's worth it, neither will they, or the person you want to sell to. They won't believe it. They won't believe it. So believe first in yourself. Mr. Isaac used to say something. You are the first closer. If you can't close yourself, you can't close anybody. You can't close anybody. You can't close anybody. The next one is what? Impatience. Rushing the process. Signal the desperation rather than expertise. You know, don't talk about it today. You can't be desperate to sell. You will not sell. Don't rush it. Position yourself as a good salesperson. You don't sell cheap. So don't be in a rush, in a haste to get money from people. That's not the goal. You are selling value. You are selling what? Value. Now let's go to resilience framework. Resilience framework. We're getting value. Put in the chat box. I'm getting value. I'm getting value. I'm getting value. Resilience framework. Now, analyze feedback. Analyze feedback. Now, let's take for instance, say a client says to you, too expensive. Oh, I know most of us hear that all the time. It is too expensive. It is too expensive compared to, you ask them question. Okay, it is too expensive compared to what? Compared to what? What is it expensive compared to? You know the value of what you're giving. So let them ask them the question. Okay, if you say it is expensive compared to what? The reason why they are comparing it is because they have not yet seen the value. So your own duty is to tell them the value. So anytime you jump on a call and someone asks you, it is too expensive, your duty is find out your next response to that. Analyze that feedback. Then learn how to give them the full value of what they are asking for or what they think is too expensive. The next thing is celebrate growth. Celebrate growth. You've not yet closed the deal, but you spoke to the client well. You did a very good pitch to the client. Celebrate that. Then improve on it. Celebrate it and improve on it. spoke with the client with so much confidence. You know your property, you know your product knowledge, you gave value, but the client still didn't buy. Celebrate that. Celebrate that. The next is what? Adapt approach. Refine your strategy based on what you have learned. Maybe that client needed more visuals. Maybe you need to see more. Show him more videos. Show you more videos so that in your next pitch with that client, you have a new slide. Okay, see this and this and what. So learn from every of your calls. You get a feedback. I think it was Grant Cardone that said he always record every of his conversation with his clients. So he will play back. Why? To learn from it. The next thing is what? Take action. Implement those changes with confidence and conviction. Implement it. Implement it. The goal here is that, okay, you've gotten a no initially. Look at why he said no. Look at the objections. Put in new strategies and go back to the client. It may be your next well-confident and well-detailed explanation about the property or the product to the client that will give you that yes. Take action. Learn from your previous calls. Are you getting value? Learn from your previous calls. Let's go to the next slide. Developing a champion's mindset. Developing a champion's mindset. Okay, let's take for example, before a call, close your eyes for 30 seconds and picture the client signing the deal. This is very powerful. You are going out in the morning to see a client. Before you even step out of the house, get your mindset right. This deal is closed. Picture yourself sealing that deal with that client. Always visualize outcome. Don't be negative minded. Don't be negative minded. Someone just entered your Gmail and says he needs a 500 million naira property. And you are saying, just like that, will it come true? You are making the wrong step. You are thinking the wrong things. Set your mindset right. Visualize it. This deal is closed. This deal is closed. Next thing is saying what? Emotional detachment. Whatsoever it is, even if the client says a yes or a no, thank the client. Say thank you to the client. Take your notes and move on confidently. Continue what? To learn. That's the mindset. Either it says yes, or that the deal is not closed, move on. Move on. And be confident. When you are moving on, don't be dejected, don't feel anyhow. Move on and continue to learn. Like I said earlier, you review every pitch, you review every section you had or every call you make. Take your notes, do adaptive do an adaptive framework where you can tailor it to suit those clients to get a yes in the next meeting or the next pitch. Improve the next time. Always improve. Always what? Improve. Continuous learning. Let's go to the next slide. It says daily mindset rituals. Daily mindset rituals. Things you need to be doing like a ritual every day. Daily mindset ritual. Wake up in the morning. Look at yourself in the mirror. Coach Chidi used to say, before he goes out, there's a big mirror inside his, maybe at his doorway, but there's a big mirror he looks at every morning. He looks at himself, adjusts his suit, and say to himself, well, I'm going to close deals today. That deal is closed today. have a good mindset. I'm helping people solve big problems. I'm giving big values to people today. My offer is valuable. Say it to yourself. Morning affirmations. I have an example here in my slide. I confidently communicate value to ideal clients. Yes, I communicate value to ideal clients. Things you do every morning. Success journaling. Record every wins. I love Dr. Steve for that. That's why you can easily track his success record. From the humble beginning, he will record it. You know, I talked about celebrating ourselves. No matter the outcome, celebrate yourself. Move forward with confidence. You did well. Appreciate yourself. Put a journal and take a record of it. I am used to do that. At every point, you see her out there. She is what? Putting every of her success story in record. Putting our success stories in records. The next one is what? Peer connections. Peer connections. Share challenges with people of like minds. No, one thing about GTEx, one of our core values is energy. If you don't have good energy, you can't come into this company. You can't even work with us. You can't be bringing bad energy. That's why I used to say every time we come with so much energy. Dr. Steven says it, salespeople are people of energy. You can't just be looking sad and say you're a salesperson. Who will buy from people who are sad? Even enough sadness is the sadness in the nation currently is even enough for people. Don't come and add to their own. Are you getting it? Share with peer groups that you can connect with, people you can talk about. Okay, I had this challenge. How can we go about it? You can do role plays together, and that's one of the things why we are doing role play. That's why we do role play, so that you can learn and improve. You can learn and improve. Let's move to the next slide quickly. Mastering the art of perseverance. Mastering the art of perseverance. If I'm getting value, put in the chat box. I'm getting value. I'm getting value. I'm getting value. Mastering the art of perseverance. Now, set milestone goals. Mr. Isaac has taught us about goal settings. Now, today, I'm doing 50 calls. I know a lot of us said that day, I'll start doing 50 calls from today. Now, out of those 50 calls, or let me say, I'll start saying broadcasts to 100 people. Out of the 100 people you sent messages to or broadcasts to, 20 people respond. Don't quit. Sometimes nobody will respond. Let me, that was even too much. Let's say you send 100, only one person replies. Do not quit. In our last 30 days challenge, Doctor talked about don't give up. Keep the hustle on. Keep that hustle on. That only one client that replied or that only one client that picked can do over $1 million with you. Don't give up. Ensure you follow the process. Follow the process. Doctor says it. We don't jump up or we don't just appear up. We all grow up. If you grow up, it is not easy to come down because you follow through the processes. Don't give up. Don't give up. Track progress metrics. Measure activities that lead to eventual success. Doctor used to say it. You don't throw away your winning tickets. That process you used to achieve this success, don't throw it away. Track it. Improve on it. Then keep doing it. You multiply it. 10x it. 10x it. Don't throw away your winning ticket. And also establish a follow-up system. Establish a follow-up system. Create a structured process for consistent engagement. Find a way around it. Miss Jessica will say it. If a client say call me so time, she will go and put it and put the timer. She will save the time. so time. This client says call back. Find a system that works for you. A client says you call back 5 p.m. 5 p.m. you are somewhere else. Or you've even forgotten. It happens to me a lot. When I say 5 p.m., I'm already engaged at 19. Why? You have to put a system in place to ensure what? To establish a good follow-up. Build support network. Cultivate relationship that provides engagement. You need to change your circle. This is about mindset. Look at your current circle. If they are not going to give you anything positive or they are not in line with your goal, please change your circle. You need to build a more supportive what? Network. Let's move to the next slide. Building emotional intelligence. Building emotional intelligence. Suppose a client says to you, I am not sure right now, or I'm not ready. Don't push. Ask them, is there something you did like me to clarify or to help you to decide? Don't push them, just ask them questions. Get to know what's going on. Be intelligent with the mood. Understand how the client is talking. When you need to show empathy, show empathy. The first one here says self-awareness. Recognize your client's emotional trigger during sales conversation. Understand it. Anytime that's why you have to do a lot of listening. Be fully concentrated in your conversation. Don't be too hasty to say. You just want to talk, and the client don't recognize like this. You don't understand what the client is going through. Allow the client to talk. Ask questions so you can know and follow the pace of the conversation of the sales. When you need to switch. So you won't turn off the client. Client empathy. Tune into unstated concerns and prioritize it. Read between the lines of objections to address the root issue. You are here to solve a problem. Don't put more problem for the client. Understand the client, deduce where their foot pinches. They provide the solution. That's your duty. Provide the solution. The next one, adaptive communication. Adjust your approach based on client personality and communication style. If you can't match with the client, if you can't adapt with the client personality, there's no sale. There's no sale. From the beginning of the conversation, the client is here and you are here. Oh no. You have not matched that conversation. There's no way you can work. Can two work together? I said they be agreed. There's no connection. The client is far way ahead. How do you want to qualify ourselves to those high ticket people if you can't match to their level? Ask questions. So my next slide. Practical exercises to strengthen resilience. Practical exercises to strengthen resilience. The first one says rejection reaffirming. After each no, write 3 things you learned. Identify 1 improvement for next time. I don't know from this training. Go back to all of those courses. Why did I not close these clients? What should I have done better? Go back to your circle. I just got a no or a rejection from a client. I just got an objection from this client. He says the price is too high. What should I have said to this client? You brainstorm and they give you how to attend to it. you do a role play with them. Then by yourself, do the role play session by yourself and give your answers to those objections one after the other. In fact, the best way is what is to preempt the objection, answer it before it comes. Always know what the objections your client will bring, and before you even raise it, you've answered it. It is in the place of practice. If you don't document all these things, you and practice it, you can't be a master at it. Practical exercise to strengthen resilience. That keeps you what? Going. Because from your first objection, you go back, you learn, you adapt, you improve, you get better, do series of role play, meet another client, hit it on the head, you kill it. Then the sales will come. Learn from all your previous calls. Why have I been getting a no? Communicate with your circles of friends, get a role play, and get the right response. Now, objection mastery. Role play response to your most difficult objection. Practice until they feel natural. You know, a lot of times you say, let's do role play. People don't want to come out. I don't like to cram. So I try to listen to people. If you can cram, no problem. But most of these things sticks better when you practice it. That's the essence of role play. You learn faster and better when you do this practically. Call your friend. Let's talk about this property. Kindly mute your mic. Anyone joining? I'm getting the feedback. Thank you. So always do what? Master it through role play. Do a lot of role play. Do a lot of role play. You can role play by yourself in the mirror, role play with people that know better, learn it and get better at it till it becomes natural. The next one, value articulation. Record yourself explaining your offer's value. Eliminate hesitation and filter words. And filler words, sorry, filler words. Record yourself, listen to yourself. Okay, I want to make a call to a client about our property in Abuja. Look at your mirror, put your phone beside you, record your conversation. See how the outcome is. Listen to it over and over and over and over. Check on how to improve. Remove all those okay. There are some filler words that aren't good for conversation. Minimize them. All this you can get perfect at it only by practice. Only by what? Practice. A lot of us don't know how to communicate perfectly on phones without using filler words. But by the time you do practice, you master it, then you become fluent. Most of the people you see speaking out there learned it and improved. Even if they don't learn it, they improved on themselves. You can also improve on yourself. Mindfulness practice. Spend 5 minutes before call centering yourself. Focus your client service intention. Before you make your call, put yourself on the right mind. You see, that's why you see a lot of people that do yoga or they meditate. You see, before our mind travels a lot. Before your mind can fully concentrate before you make a call, ensure what your mind is settled. Let your mind be settled before you make the call. Rehearse it in your mind, right? Be confident. Don't just jump on any call. Take your time, put your mind at rest. Then what? Do that for 5 minutes before you jump on the call. It really helps. It really helps. Now, to the next slide, it says action plan. Implementing your new mindset. Implementing your new mindset. Now, first thing you need to do, pick one new mindset habit that you want to start from today. Just pick it. Write it down in your books. I will ask you later. Pick one new mindset or habit that you want to start implementing. Just write it down. Do that for me. Write it down. Ask us after the session so that you can what follow through it. Because we have to take actions on all of these. So write it down. I will ask us to drop in the chat box by the time I'm done with the session so I can see what we want to start doing better. What we want to start doing better. Now, this is a 21 days challenge. This is day 12. You can start from today and say days of consistent 21 days of consistent practice. Commit to daily mindset routines without exception. Choose something you want to be doing for the next, from today to the end of the 21 days challenge. I want to be doing this. Pick it and do it consistently. Key habit to master. Pick that as well. Pick key habits you want to master. Next, we say pick 5 connections per week. Write down your own, what you think you want to be doing better, or habit you need to what to improve on from now to the end. State them down and follow through. Follow through. That's our action plan for today's training. Follow through on every single thing you intend to do better. Because this is the most important part of today's training. Things I need to start doing better from now. Your own may be, okay, after every sales pitch, I want to write what worked, what didn't work. Okay, I first approached, okay, one of our senior management was talking about an event he went to. And from the event, he saw this woman, like, he feels, okay, this man is a high net worth person or a high net worth person. So he saw people were approaching her. So he decided to take his own shot. And he was like, can I help you pick your bag? And I said, no, don't worry. Well, so he got talking with the person and like, okay, how can I penetrate this person? And he said to the woman, please, I would like you to mentor me. And the woman said, okay, just follow me on my Twitter, send me a message, and I'll respond to you. Immediately, he knew that approach didn't work. That was not the right approach to penetrate the woman to get her contact. The man just referred him to what? To our Twitter handle to send that, of course, that's not the aim. Immediately knew maybe we could have used another approach. That didn't work. Look for another approach that will work. Now, pitch with confidence. Pitch with confidence. Don't start your pitch with a discount. No. And I'm just going to say it. She said, when anytime she wants to sell this GBS, she won't start with 2 million. You won't start with 5 million. No. If a client is not asking for a discount, don't give in. Don't say, we are selling this thing first with a discount. No. If a client is not asking for a discount, do not pitch discounts. Be confident on what you sell. Be confident on the value. This property is 50 million. If the client is not asking for a discount, do not pitch discounts until they ask. Most of the person say, this property is going for a discount, you can get it. You think that is a selling strategy? No. Don't sell discounts. No. A client can afford 100 million. You are telling him, come and buy a discounted price of 20 million. How? He won't even buy. He won't buy. He will think, what value will I get from you? Tell them the price you complain. Don't first mention the discounts if they don't ask. Now, let's track your wins. No matter how big or how small, every week, track your wins, track your improvements. Okay, I want to start doing this better from today. I want to learn a new habit. I want to be writing every of the response of my clients. I want to be listening to every of my conversation with client every day. Track it. Okay, today I've been able to achieve this. Track it. Take it. Celebrate it. Oh, this client said no today. What could I have done better? Okay, let me look at the places where I've done better. Okay, I did this right. Give yourself a pass mark. You're getting better every day. You're getting better every day. If you've gotten value, put in the chat box. I've gotten value, I've gotten value, I've gotten value. I can't see our response. If you've gotten value, say I've gotten value, I've gotten value, I've gotten value. All right, so let me quickly see us in the chat box. Yes, thank you, Jeremiah. Put in the chat box a new habit you want to learn or you want to start and following up from today. Put it in the chat box. Let me see it so we can follow through. We can start tracking it. Something you want to be doing better or something you want to be doing different from today. You know, I told us to write it out. So let me see you put it in the chat box. Something I want to be doing better from today. Do I have people on this call? Put it in the chat box. Yes, I can say thank you. I've gotten value. Yes, I'm getting value. And God say thank you. To stop using filler words. Thank you. You find Chuku. Good. So you need to do a lot of what? Recording. Record yourself talking. Do role play. Yeah, if I took, I would like to have you do role play today. So let me see how you cope with your filler words. Yes, who is dropping another one? Something in habit you want to pick up and you want to be doing consistently from now on. I need one more. Okay, I see someone is typing. Let me wait for that to drop. I'm waiting. Okay, so that's my slide for today, my training. If you have questions, you can type your question. And let me see. Let me know your questions. If you have questions, type your questions. Let's attend to your questions on today's topic.